Hello. Today I am presenting on the McDonald's Corporation. From humble beginnings, brothers Richard and Maurice McDonald opened the first McDonald's Barbecue, on May 15th, 1940, in San Bernardino, California. This was a drive in with car hop service, so you would pull up in your car and order at the menu, and then a waiter or waitress would come and deliver your food directly to you in your car. So this worked well for a couple of years, but then in 1948, they reopened the restaurant with a new self-serve option. Um, self-serve operation, and a more streamlined menu. So it was down to 9 items, and their primary focus, of course, was their 15-cent hamburgers, which were very popular at the time. So this was really successful, and they opened up a few more locations in California. Um, and then in 1954, Ray Kroc, who was a distributor of multi-mixer milkshake machines, heard that the brothers were using some of his machines, so he ventured to get a look at how they functioned. And he was thoroughly impressed. Um, he thought it was very efficient and that the food was good. So he offered to become their franchise agent to open locations across the country because the brothers themselves were a bit hesitant to do so. So he stepped up. Kroc incorporated his company as McDonald's Corporation the same year that he opened his first restaurant in 1955, which was in Illinois. And so from then on, McDonald's popularity began to soar in the 1960s, and Kroc ended up acquiring the company from the brothers for $2.7 million in 1961. Currently, in the year 2022, the current CEO is Chris Kem Kaczynski. First joined the McDonald's global strategy team in 2015 after leaving Kraft. So he was already familiar with the food industry. And as soon as the following year, he was promoted to president of McDonald's USA. And then in November 2019, he became CEO and also remained president. As for the legal structure of the company, McDonald's is a public corporation, and therefore they are trading on the New York Stock Exchange, with the ticker being MCD, currently averaging around $270 per share within the past few weeks. McDonald's is a prime example of a B2C company, so they are selling directly to the consumer, and that is the person who ends up with the product. Most restaurants and franchises of the sort are also a B2C company, so not surprising. Also, since they are marketing internationally, McDonald's is considered symbolic of globalization with over 39,000 stores open across the world. Like, very well known for being everywhere. And their mission statement is, "Our mission is to make delicious, feel-good moments easy for everyone." This is how we uniquely feed and foster communities. We serve delicious food. People feel good about eating, and with convenient locations and hours and affordable prices, and by working hard to offer the speed, choice, and personalization our customers expect. At our best, we don't just serve food, we serve moments of feel good, all with the lighthearted, unpretentious, welcoming, dependable personality consumers know and love. So they have this, and also they follow a set of core values, which is to serve, which is put the customers and people first, inclusion, which means they open their doors to everyone, integrity, doing the right thing, community, being good neighbors, and family, getting better together. So that's what they follow along with their mission statement. Moving on to the menu. Of course, they are most well known for their burgers, the most iconic being the Big Mac, and followed by that, their Quarter Pounder. They serve other burgers, but these are their two most popular, so wanted to focus on that. And second to beef is their chicken products, which of course the most popular being the Chicken McNuggets. They serve these from a 4-piece to a 20-piece with several sauces to select from, and it is a McDonald's staple. Following that is the crispy chicken sandwich, which is also a very popular item, and you can get it in multiple different ways. The most preferred is the spicy chicken sandwich. And of course, the drinks and sides, so included in every meal are their fries. And of course, they're very famous, and even on the menu, they are called world famous fries. And as for drinks, they serve standard Coke products as well as their own coffee brand, McCafe. And that includes their milkshakes and smoothies. This comes from the fact that they also have separate locations that are just considered McCafes, so it comes from that. It's just also on the menu at every McDonald's as well. Competition, Burger King is considered McDonald's most direct competitor. They started around similar times in the 1950s, and their own iconic Whopper burger challenges the Big Mac, of course. Burger King is a privately owned subsidiary of Burger King is a privately owned subsidiary of Restaurant Brands International, which is a multinational fast food holding company. With a little under half the locations, around 19,000 worldwide, Burger King managed to surpass McDonald's in revenue by nearly $1 billion, totaling in around $20 billion. This was in 2020. Other fast food restaurants such as Wendy's, which is another burger and fries based restaurant, and those under the Yum brands such as KFC and Taco Bell are also close competitors. But I wanted to focus on Burger King because it is top dog compared to McDonald's. And their target audience, for being an international corporation, McDonald's audience covers a wide range of consumers, from kids to seniors, the single millennial to a family of 6. Their specific target age group is 6 to 70 years old, regardless of gender. McDonald's consumers are also primarily in the lower to middle class, people who benefit from a quick and cheap meal. Those who do eat McDonald's are most often very loyal customers and will revisit several times each year. But yeah. So, marketing strategies at McDonald's core, their franchising model has been their main form of marketing, ensuring the same level of quality at every location, and even making changes to their menu to suit specific regions. That's its big benefit. Brand identity is also super important. Creating a specific image in the consumer's mind when thinking of McDonald's. So, the golden arches, mascots, the clown, and packaging such as the Happy Meal box add to this brand image. And you can't forget the classic, I'm loving it, which they started in the early 2000s. Much like their brand, McDonald's also invests in their core products. They started doing this back in 1948 when they streamlined the menu. They may occasionally have promotional items like the McRib or the Shamrock Shake, but their main focus is improving upon their main menu items. Staying consistent with their product is appealing to the consumer who wants what they already know. But most recently, the company has made a point to double down on the 3 Ds, which is digital, delivery, and drive-thru. This is likely a response to the effects COVID had on the food and service industry. People just wanting to go through the drive-thru and not having to deal with in-person contact. So they are working on making their digital experience as accessible and enjoyable as possible, and making delivery easier through these mobile apps and websites. And they're also expecting to increase speed and functionality of their drive-thrus as time goes on. In conclusion, from the first McDonald's location to the culmination of the company's global takeover, their mission to provide quality food quickly and efficiently has remained the same. Technology over the years has been able to help them perfect this model of business and will continue to do so. Even with all their competitors, McDonald's is the most recognizable, from their branding to their staple products. They are the face of fast food and remain inspiring for companies that try to replicate their success. I know for me, when I'm on a road trip, I see those golden arches, I get really excited. And that's it. These are my sources, and that's the end. Thank you very much.